Hello, I am the Jordan coach of the Virginia Vikavolt. Welcome to Week 5 of the High Roller VGC Draft League. This week I'm against ColdingLight, a very scary coach and the runner-up of the last High Roller season. But I think I have a lot of tools that can potentially take this win. I'm going to show you my strategy and you can decide for yourself. If you look at my team, on the surface, it has some similarities to last week's roster, which is often Dynamaxing the Ludicolo or Mamoswine and supporting Ludicolo with a rain setup. But if you were to fight the squad like it was last squad, you'd be in for some rude surprises. This Ludicolo is oriented around trying to squeeze the maximum amount of damage possible. With the Life Orb and the Hydro Pump, Max Geyser, I can OHKO a Dynamax Regirock. Now, I'm not just calculating for the best case scenario here. Even if Regirock were to survive and I were to proc a weakness policy, I live 2 Regirock Max Rockfalls with this Ludicolo, and that's including Life Orb Recoil and Sand Chip if he sets up the Sand. So even in the worst case, Ludicolo has a really good matchup against Regirock, and it's got a couple of other good matchups like the Tapu Fini. That is a one-hit KO Ludicolo into Max Fini. Not in Max Fini, but Overgrowth into Fini. And I don't even expect Colding to bring the Lando. I think my team has a ton of Lando counters on it, but Ludicolo does delete the Dynamax Landorus with a Max Hailstorm. So Ludicolo could do some serious havoc here. Thundurus is the support, as I mentioned, for Ludicolo. It has the Prankster Rain Dance to set it up. But it's strong rain or shine, regardless of whether Colding's Sun mode takes effect or my own Rain mode. I have Weather Balls that become Fireballs in Sun that can beat things like Bisharp or these 2 Grassmons. The Weather Balls in Rain are pretty effective against things like Regirock, and I do live a Regirock Max Rockfall because I have a Rock Resist Berry, and that is including Sandstorm Chip, so I'm accounting for that. I think Thundurus is good, is solid, is pretty powerful, but it's kind of the plan B or C. I think one of my more likely leads is the Tapu Lele and Drifblim. Lele Blim is a fantastic combo, and I haven't gotten to use it yet this season. Drifblim is mainly to dominate the speed war. It is so fast after Lele procs the Psychic Seed on Drifblim. It is faster than Crobat, it's faster than Tangela and Exeggutor, even if those mons get their speed doubled via Chlorophyll or Tailwind. Drifblim is able to Icy Wind this Crobat, bring it down to below Tapu Lele's speed, and then Lele Psychic should take it out. Even a really bulky Crobat, even a Dynamax Crobat's taking a ton of damage, even a Psychic Resist Berry Crobat. This is just a ton of damage and should stop Tailwind in basically every situation. And so Drifblim is here for a couple of particular situations, beating the Sun mode and taking control of speed. But it has other tools such as Will-O-Wisp can take out or can render Bisharp or Regirock neutralized. You can't cut these guys' stats, but you can burn them as long as Tapu Fini isn't around. The star of that duo, though, is not Drifblim, it's Tapu Lele. I've been so excited to use Tapu Lele this season. It's both very strong and very tricky, which is my favorite 2 attributes to have in a mon. Focus Blast. Focus Blast is a ton of damage into a couple of matchups. It is a delete button, even into a bulky Dynamax Bisharp. So Bisharp probably thinks he wins that matchup, but I'm faster than max speed Bisharp and can OHKO it. So, I do have a couple of ways to take advantage of the Trick Room setup. This lead should lose to Trick Room, but I do have Taunt on Lele, which might not be expected. But even if they have a Mental Herb and are setting up Trick Room, I can take advantage of that setup turn with Iron Defense. The main thing taking advantage of Trick Room are Bisharp and Regirock, and if I Iron Defense up, I can live a Bisharp Max Steel Spike, I can live a Life Orb Regirock Max Steel Spike. So Focus Blast is very strong into both of them, so I have tools even if Trick Room goes up, and I should be able to take control of the fast mode Speed War. So Lucario is kind of in an interesting spot here. I can't live attacks from like the majority of Colding's team, but with the Focus Sash I'll live on 1 health, and it enables me to have a setup that should really stop Trick Room almost all of the time. These are 2 spread moves, Lucario Rock Slide and Mamoswine Earthquake, that will together get through the Chandelure even if it's supported by Tangela Redirection. So these 2 spread moves, unless it's got like a Rock Resist Berry, which is not impossible, but I should be able to beat the Chandelure. And I sash myself. I take myself down to 1 health with the Earthquake. But even at 1 health, Lucario can proc the weakness policy on Mamoswine if they don't do it for me using the Vacuum Wave here. So Lucario is going to do a little bit of damage, a little bit of disruption with Rock Slide. Close Combat is another tool to beat Bisharp. Poison Jab is good against Feeny and these grass types, but as long as it gets Mamoswine going, then Mamoswine should be able to go on a rampage. It's very strong here because Colding has a lot of fire moves. He's got a lot of he's got a sun-based mode that could be throwing out the fire moves. Thick Vat makes me effectively not weak to rock moves, but it will still proc my weakness policy. We're talking even absurd things like Life Orb, Chandelure, Max Flare in Sun. Like I'm living that and I'm doing okay, and I get the weakness policy and OHKO in return. I'm faster than some of his mons here, but I do have another tool here, Giga Impact. Max Strike is Mamoswine's innate speed control. I don't need to lead into Mamoswine with Drifblim if I can get these Max Strikes off and start snowballing my speed situation here. So I beat the Sun mode, but even with minimal attack investment here, this +2 Mamoswine is just so incredibly strong. Like, this is a neutral 1-hit KO onto Tapu Fini. That's like his bulkiest mon here. There's a couple of things that Mamoswine can't beat, like the Regirock. It's got 200 physical defense points, but that's why I brought the Ludicolo, as I mentioned earlier. Great matchup into Regirock. Rain, Thundy, Focus Blast, Lele. So I can kind of flexibly lead different things here. The Mamoswine Lucario, I think, is tricky and cool, but the Lele Drifblim is also really solid. I can put Ludicolo in the back without Thundurus' support, and it should be able to deal a lot of damage. I can put Lele in the back without Drifblim support. It still should be able to deal a lot of damage. So I can pick my spots, win all the matchups, hopefully. Fingers crossed. You know, Draft League is always full of surprises, but I've got, I think, the right surprises to win this match. You'll have to see soon. Okay. We see a Lando. We see a Sun plus Tangela. So everything points to the Lele Drifblim lead. The challenge is he can swap in Bisharp. It would be immune to Psychic. It would get Defiant off of Icy Wind, but I would still pin it, right? I would still be going first. And I could 70% of the time delete it with Focus Blast. So it's my best move. It's just very dangerous because it's 70% accurate. Regirock, Tang, Bisharp. No Tapu Fini. I put so much into beating the Tapu Fini and Raichu. Okay, so ground weaknesses, we have 3. No Chandelure, no Trick Room. Hold up, no Trick Room. So I don't necessarily need the Mamo setup, though I still want it in some cases. Oops. How do people like Pat Mac adjust this in real time? I will never know. Lele. Drifblim. Rain in the back. Thunder. There's no Raichu. So let's try the Rain. Good luck, have fun. Lando. Ninetales. Crobat. Tangela Regirock. Okay. Alright, so it's going to redirect away burns. It's going to redirect away most things. But I'm going to have to taunt this Tangela. I can take a Regirock hit. The most dangerous stuff Tangela has are status moves. I need to taunt it. I don't need Tailwind or Icy Wind at the moment. I can break a Sash, but Will-O-Wisp breaks a Sash if he doesn't redirect. This is a weird turn. They're Dynamaxing Regirock right away. They're trying to run me over. So he's gonna Rage Powder. I'm gonna lose Drifblim and not get Speed Control, but I don't need Speed Control against Regirock in particular. This is so weird. Yeah, this is so strange. It's like, it's effective. They're definitely going to get the early momentum here. So I'll just break a sash. And I'll lose this Drift Blim right away. I knew I couldn't calc to live this Regirock Rockfall. This is a setback, but it is not the end of the world. The tricky part is sending in this Ludicolo. It cannot get the Oko against Sand. I need a 2-hit KO. I wonder if the double up, Lele plus Ludicolo Max Geyser, is enough here. I think I do have to max the Ludicolo, which is just so awkward. Because, yeah, Thundurus just dies. However, Lando doesn't die, but it just doesn't do enough. I might protect. Stalling a turn of Dynamax is pretty decent. Though I think he might just Steel Spike the Lele. So I can Iron Defense. I'm not sure how much that helps me. I need to look at the calc. 31 seconds. Regirock in Sand. Okay, we're not doing too much. Iron Defense Lele could help me live. I need to set up the rain. Tough game here. Lele Drift Blim beats most of his mons with the exception of this. I mean, this is not terrible, but definitely saw the Lele Drift Blim and adjusted accordingly. Max Guard. Now I'm just worried about the weakness policy. So maybe I should have doubled. Okay. So with Rain, I'm super fast. Yeah, okay. This is going poorly. I should have just doubled. But I've got so many adjustments to make here. Tricky thing is I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with Tangela, against Tangela. So Sludge Bomb with Tangela is good. So I just make sure I get this Oko on Regirock. Now he's gonna get free damage if he max guards, which I think he honestly should be doing here, but Rain is my best thing. There's not really a lot of other choices here, so Regirock. I'm gonna have to see the max guard to see that that's how they play. Steel and Rock. What people seem to bring every week against me, which is totally reasonable. Rage and Sludge. Yeah, well, I have Rain Dance. This is a good play, unless I Rain Dance, so I'm happy I did. I think he's going to not guard now. Alright, good play. So they can still swap out Ninetales, and they might do that just to get the Sun again. But this is a super dead Regirock, like one hit KO dead. Rock, Tangela, Ninetales, Lando, Bisharp. So I ignore. So where's their water resist? It's just Tangela. So I ignore Tangela and no other water resist, so I can just fire off a water move into Ninetales. It's doing good damage to everything. I'm gonna taunt this Tangela, so I can't do anything mischievous. And so if they swap out Ninetales, I do great damage onto something, and I can Rain Dance next turn. My plays, I'm just like rapid firing the plays, but I feel like I have the best stuff. Oh my god, I shouldn't have thought about that. So that's a Scarf Ninetales. It's the only way it outspeeds. What a wacky tech. And I made a mistake by taunting in Psychic Terrain. Wow. Put both of my mons to sleep. How toxic. Okay. So he's gonna get some chances to do things, but just goes down to sleep turns. I wonder how much Sledge Bomb does to Ludicolo. It's got Special Bulk. Scarf Ninetales has to swap out now. Yeah, so he just locks in. Thank you for the one-turn sleep. Goodbye, Tang. No, good. I don't care about crits. Hypnosis. Okay, Scarf. Hypnosis. Bisharp or Lando? Bisharp. Not super great against this Bisharp, though. Hydro Pump in range should be a one-shot, I would guess. Bisharp is not bulky. 39. Hydro Pump by itself, not even with rain, is enough. So he's down to 2. Tangela and Regirock are gone. I'm super fast. So he can protect. Well, let's see how much the Bisharp Sucker Punch, even with a Choice Band, I live. Even with a Choice Band Sucker Punch, which would be wacky. Alright, 80% of the time, this is a great move. Oh my god, he hits both Hypnosises? Seriously? That's completely gross. Alright, Thundy. This should be pretty strong. Weather Ball and Rain, one shot. Okay. Alright, Bisharp. What do you got? You got a one shot on Thundurus here? Oh, good move, X-Scissor. I live, wow. Weather Ball and Rain or Thunderbolt? I actually don't know which one's stronger here. They have modifiers on both of them. Rain. Weather Ball is slightly stronger, and it should one-shot, unless it has bulk. Scarf Hypnosis. Scarf Hypnosis. I don't think he can one-shot. Is that an Assault Vest Bisharp with Snarl? Yeah, it looks like an Assault Vest Bisharp. Wow. Assault Vest Bisharp. So, I can Thunderbolt. I'm definitely hitting it up in 2 shots. It's just whether I get one shot by an Assault Vest Bisharp. I just can't imagine I do. Yeah, I definitely don't. I think I have this. So he can Snarl, I guess? This is a 2-shot, right? Oh my god, it's close. Wow. Wow. They're gonna just barely clutch this out. Depends on a roll. Wow. Okay, good games. I have plenty of counterplay to this though. Snarl, Assault Vest, Bisharp. And like I can confirm that this is Assault Vest, right? Even Bulky wouldn't take 2 Thunderbolts and a Weather Ball in Rain. That was an amazing bulk on that Bisharp. Good news is that I still OHKO Assault Vest Bisharp with Focus Blast. So my question is, what's my best lead against Tangela Regirock? So I need to just do some kind of weird adjustment. I can put Rain up front. Taunt the Tangela, protect Ludicolo. Rain up front. I'm gonna have to just keep spamming Rain Dance to count for a potential Ninetales switch in. And I'm gonna have to commit to Dynamaxing the Ludicolo in all likelihood. So Taunt Protect turn 1 so that I can get the Rain Dance, Hydro Pump, 1-hit KO onto Regirock. Lele in the back. I don't really have the choice to... So Mammoth Swine's my best tool for Bisharp. I should outspeed it. I'm giving up my speed control with Drifblim. This isn't terrible. This is an adjustment to the lead that Colding brought game 1, and Colding has been leading the same leads every game, from what I've seen. Have I shown Taunt on my Thundurus? I think I did show Taunt on my Thundurus. Tangela Bisharp. This isn't that different. Hydro Pump in Rain versus Assault Vest Bisharp. Now, this is a Taunt Protect every time. Does he protect the Tangela? And protect the Ludicolo. No, I think he goes after the Thundurus. There's really no safe play here. But I can taunt. I can protect Ludicolo turn 2 if he protects. Dynamax Bisharp. Dynamax Bisharp gonna go for Steel Spikes onto Ludicolo. This is looking kind of scary now. I can max this Mammoth Mine, I can take a Bisharp attack. I'm faster with Ludicolo. It's a bulky Bisharp. Okay. Good move. Bug very strong here. Looking like Mammo time though. This is Focus Blast time. I outspeed an OHKO. Let me see. Lele. I haven't revealed Focus Blast yet. Yeah, that's 140% plus. 70% of the time, this is huge. Yeah, I completely delete this Bisharp. Wait, maybe not Dynamax Bisharp, but it's just such huge damage that I can't not go for it. I want to keep Tangela alive. 70% of the time, this is huge. But it wasn't everything. That's just, there's a seal spike. Goodbye, Lele. A Mamoswine and a Dream, and a Thunderous in Psychic Terrain. It's looking bad. And a Poisoned Thunderous. Okay, it's looking bad. So do we protect the Mamoswine and get a weakness policy proc, and then definitely pick up the Bisharp next turn? Definitely, and we go first. I want to see if I can just KO it, but I don't want to waste a turn of my max, so... This covers a little bit better, I think. I'll look at the Mamoswine calc. Yeah, it's definitely KOing, but I think I want a weakness policy proc. Please and thank you. Steel Spike into Protect. Let's see it. Should do 32. Am I giving up that much here? Let's try it. I gotta give up some. Thick Fat Mamoswine. So now he's gonna get a shot with Heat Ninetales after. Max Strike might come into play here. Thirty percent? Yeah. Give me that weakness policy. How fast is Thunderous? Is it faster than max speed Ninetales? No, it's not. Oh, it's a Scarf. It's a Scarf Hypnosis. Oh my god, he wins this on another 60% Hypnosis hit. Unless I taunt. But I can't taunt in Psychic Terrain. Psychic Terrain. So I cannot commit to Dynamaxing, but I have to keep it alive if it gets put to sleep anyway. So this goes down to will he hit another 60% Hypnosis? I don't see another way. I mean, I could double Protect, but that's really bad. So Ninetale's gonna do a ton of damage. Oh, I should have Max Strike. I should have Max. No, well, no, it won't save them against what's in front here, or like what's coming. He's gonna still have the speed advantage. Will he really go for the Scarf Hypnosis again? He's gonna go for just a Scarf Overheat or something. And it's gonna do huge damage. I'm not positive if I survive. I got the calc, but no time. Okay, it should do only half, and he gets it again. That's so gross. Who does that? So I need good sleep luck again. One more turn and Thunderous is gone. At least he can't Hypnosis the what's his face anymore. He can Tangela. I'll outspeed it and get rid of it with Thunderbolt. Then he swaps out Ninetales so that he can go for the fire move when he comes back. I'm going to be striking because I cannot account for Crobat or Lando switch in with this ground move. And the speed might make the difference against whatever's coming in. Wow. Well, so now I can safely Quake. Come on, Mamo. Gods be on my side. Against the sleeper. I think it might be over though, because Ninetales can finish it off. Oh god. That's the ball game, folks. Sleep is a strong mechanic. So, here's my only out. Wake up, max guard, because so either of them can KO me. No, well, either of them can KO me. Just hope I survive. I can't survive the Ninetales fire move. I think I'm 100% out. I can maybe survive the Regirock. It's not impossible. I salute you, Mamoswine. Okay, so this is now an uphill battle for us, but I'm going to be coming back fiercer than ever next week. Stay tuned.